Alright, here we go. Alright, hello again everybody. This is Derek, and I'm coming back at you with another episode of Skyrim. I was debating on whether or not to play Star Citizen or Skyrim tonight. I logged into Star Citizen, and I noticed that the showroom floor had not updated, so I thought it would just be a rehash of the same old, same old. I'm sure I could have taken a couple of missions and flown around, but I figured I could do that later. I was just hoping that the showroom floor would have been updated, because this is supposed to be the third version of the showroom floor, but it wasn't updated. So I said, you know what, I'm just going to play some Skyrim. I've got a lot to do in Skyrim. So, and the books I've decided to read are Herbane's Bestiaries.
There's no better way.
There are 3 of them, and I'm gonna see if I can't knock out all 3 before we get started today. Herbane's Automatons, Hag Ravens, and Ice Wraiths. I don't know how long each of these books are.
Face the cold Skyrim nights, then with a warm body to lay with.
Nice. So here we go. Let's go ahead and get this knocked out. Let's start with Automatons. Let's move my microphone up here close to me so you can hear me. Okay. Herbane's Bestiary. Dwarven Automatons. 9 Hearthfire. The dwarves have been extinct for many an age, and perhaps for the best. To see men and women the size of large children, all with beards, would be a most disturbing sight. Still, whatever wrath the dwarves brought from the gods that could consumed an entire civilization surely must have been an awe-inspiring thing to witness. Okay, I've got the hiccups. The remnants of the civilization lie buried in the hearts of mountains, and scholars and thieves the world over descend on the skeletal remains of dwarven cities like vultures to scrape clean the bones of the past, old knowledge waiting to be exhumed and treasures to be discovered. But many men lay murdered in those halls of the damned, because those dwarven ruins do not release their treasures without a fight. My kin would tell the stories long ago, when I was just a child, about how adept the dwarves were at building machines. They would say that before our time, dwarves harnessed the power of the earth and wielded fire and hammers to reshape steel and bronze with a mechanical brilliance that breathed life into these now ancient constructs of metal and magic. In the dark halls and chambers, amid the ceaseless droning of grinding gears and venting steam, they lie in wait to confound or destroy would-be plunderers of the dwarven sanctums. As the grim watchmen of the last vestiges of culture from a dead race, I descended into the humid darkness of Mzulf. The slow hiss of steam, creaking of metal, and the rattle of old gears powering an empty city would unnerve most men. I could hear things in the darkness, skittering across the floor just out of sight, and as I stepped over the bodies of plunderers or scholars who had not made it far, I knew it was not rats wandering these halls. Small mechanical spiders set upon me like rapid movements, and machines sprouted from the walls and uncurled from spheres into contraptions that rolled on top of gears for legs and crossbows for arms. I could not help but marvel at these single-purpose machines built for the murder of men. My sword and my shield are my strength, and I am undeterred by such things because I had heard of greater things that roam these depths. And indeed, something else in these chambers stirred, and it echoed with massive weight. As it lumbered closer, its feet struck the ground as if walking on massive pistons. And as it loomed out of darkness, I could see it clear for the first time. Axe for one hand, hammer for the other, as tall as 5 men, made of dull bronze with a face molded in the image of its masters. A steam centurion. The stories were true. These were the guardians of the greatest dwarven treasures. We fought, and the dwarves must truly be extinct because our battle was surely booming enough to wake the dead. It came at me with hammer and axe, inhuman strength and great fortitude, and a purpose of nothing but murder. I dodged as it crushed the stone around me with futile strikes, and I thrust and slashed at it with my blade, and took every opening afforded as we shook the halls with violence. I refused to be undone by a machine. Where the average man would be long dead, I stood over the husk of this dead automaton, its steam escaping like a final gasp. I could have taken the dwarven artifacts and metal, but left them there for others, for I would not hex my journey with the possessions of dead men. And maybe that is where countless others go wrong. I will continue to my journey across the lands, and perhaps one day her bane will meet a worthy challenge, for I have yet to see what would make me tremble. Oh, he's not just a scholar, he's a warrior too. Okay, that was a good book. I digged it. Now let's go with Hagravens. That's got to be interesting. Herbane's Bestiary Hagravens. 5 Suns Dawn. I have heard a tale most bizarre. A beautiful young woman cast out of town by the thrown stones of accusers for giving in to the dark arts. They say she fled into the Reach and never reappeared, and justly so, because they say the devilry of her magic had grown stronger with each new day. Shortly after, a witch of half woman and half bird had been sighted deep in the mountains. And as the sightings increased, the young women began to disappear. This tale has brought me to the Reach, where this witch they call a Hagraven makes its home, with sword and shield at the ready, and I must see this creature and I must slay it. 24 Suns Dawn. The stomach of an average man would turn at the cruelty set before me. I first saw the thatch and bone, the human skulls, the dead goat heads mounted on pikes, filthy animal pelts, loose entrails, and feathers matted in blood. I had heard the Forsworn revere and protect these Hagravens, and all around were their small, cruel trinkets and altars to these witches, on which sat dull, empty soul gems. What vile creatures would live where all things are dead? Deeper into the lair, I heard it first, an unsteady shuffling, followed by a heaving, unforgettable stench. I thrust the torch in front of me and waited for my eyes to adjust to the tunnel of darkness ahead of me. I saw the silhouette of what I thought to be a frail woman on an awkward gait. But the light of the torch revealed something else. This hagraven was horrifying, almost human, but more an abomination of woman and creature fused together. Nothing more than a husk of humanity surrendered in exchange for possession of the powers of dark magic. This magic corrupted her greatly, and her dull, glass eyes stared with hate from the visage of an old crone sat atop the body of a contorted, misshapen human body, adorned with black feathers. It bristled as it let out a piercing scream, and as a vivid red light began to form in the palm of its talons, it was all I could do to raise my shield in defense of magic most foul. I fought through devilry that seemed to snatch life from me, and the thought of this thing was once a woman seemed to play on my nerves. Most men would have crumbled, but I do not bend. The hagraven is a most repulsive creature and deserving of its fate, and its claws that are my trophy will tell the story of Herbane's triumph. I have not but to continue my travels and my conquests, for I have yet to see what would make me tremble. And this guy is full of himself, isn't he? Okay, ice wraiths. There's probably a fourth one, I'm guessing, out there somewhere that talks about him in the third person, like someone else wrote it, saying that he met his match. I'm just guessing, I don't know. Okay, Herbane's Bestiary, the Ice Wraiths. 17 last seed. When winter's chill descended upon me as I traveled further north through the frozen plains and mountains, I settled in at the inn at Dawnstar for a moment of respite and a warm meal. Another traveler there told me to be cautious, that there are creatures who settle into the powder white of the snow with nary a clue to the careless until it is too late. He went on and on with wild gestures and fantastic tales of entire merchant expeditions being killed by the beasts. His stories frightened the other inn patrons, but I will not be turned by a coward's tale. I will see these from my own eyes, for those icy caves and snow-capped peaks of the north are exactly the type of places that call to an adventurer like me. It did not take me long to find what I sought. These ice wraiths are lucid serpentine creatures of magic, and if conjured from the frozen tundra and glaciers of Skyrim itself. At one with an environment that makes them nearly invisible, these ethereal apparitions are the death of many Norns, if not by their sudden unholy strike that casts their entire body through their target, then by the malady of Whitbane, a curse of infection that dulls the intellect and makes the target even more the victim. As deadly as they are, ice wraiths are simple-minded in their determination, and combat is a straightforward affair with brute force and a sharp blade are enough to fell these savage creatures. Only the hardiest of men would hope to survive just one of these beasts, but I have slain two with general ease. It's good that I found I can make decent coin selling the ice wraith's teeth, as they are prized ingredient in alchemical potions. That will continue to afford me the opportunity to search these lands for a challenge worthy of story, for I have yet to see what would make me tremble. Okay, Herbane is really full of himself, but I dig it. I respect it. All right, Herbane, let's go ahead and put your 3 books up on the shelf. There they are. And
you need an example of why I detest mages, look no further than Lua Elstaven. Trying to raise an army of the dead to terrorize Skyrim because it was being terrorized by the war.
Who are you talking to, Lydia? Okay, it is 3 in the morning. We are going to get some sleep. Not a whole lot because I'm going to get up relatively early in the morning. And I'm going to go through my inventory and kind of just see what am I carrying that is causing me to be over 200. This apple and apple cabbage stew? Nah. Baked potatoes? Why am I carrying baked potato? I don't know. Okay, there's a circlet. It does weigh something. Dragon bones. There they are. Some ore. Dragon bones, or I'm carrying a ton of potions. Okay. Yeah, I just saw the satchel. That reminds me of a mission that we've got. Let's go ahead and knock that mission out. That satchel right there. I'm still at 236, huh? Ah, there we go. There is a Daedric short sword. Still 224, huh?
Yes, my love?
Let's see if you're carrying anything.
Yes, of course.
That I need to take off you. Or is there anything I need to give you? Any empty soul gems I'll give to her so that she can fill them for me. As we're adventuring. Okay. Now I'm curious, are your weapons fully charged? Yeah, that's good enough.
Wow.
All right, guys.
Would you look at
Do you
that?
need anything?
I have to take a break. My body is
Just
telling
holler.
me that I have to take a break. So I will be back. Give me like, let's say 5 minutes. I'll be right back. Go get a snack. Get something to drink. All right. Hope everybody had an opportunity to go get something to drink, get something to eat. All right, let's go ahead and continue this. Right, okay. I took something from her so I could charge it. Let's go ahead and charge my own sword. All right. And her bow. That's... Wait a second, I'm confused. Okay. Any more flawed? No? Okay, let's go through some petties. Whoa. That almost fully charged it up. Must not take much to charge that thing. All right.
I was assigned to protect you, but in truth, it's you who have been my protector.
Has our store made any money?
We have a cozy little profit. Here, this is your share, love.
1,700. Oh my goodness.
I was cooped up in Whiterun for too long. It's good to be traveling again.
I am sworn to carry your burdens.
Okay, something MCM just kicked in. Okay. Now I just used some flawed Varna stones or whatever it's called. So those should now be, there we go, I got 7 of them. I got 10 of them, okay. Yeah, because those are reusable. Okay, and then I have a bow for her. Paralyze. That's her bow.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Yep, just you and me, baby. Let me hit this. Whatever I just picked up.
The other day, a traveler from Cyrodiil asked me if I'd heard of the High Elves. I wasn't entirely sure.
All diseases cured. I'm gonna have to check my MCMs and see which one was just kicked in. Because sometimes it takes a while for it to activate. Matter of time. Could be that one. Hotkey and a spell, huh? I don't know about that. Gotta be the only thing I can think of. Okay, and then there's puppers. You're the stray dog. Okay. Where was I going? What was I doing? We're gonna deliver that satchel. And I think the place that it's supposed to be near Whiterun, maybe? Okay, here's Whiterun. I thought it was like somewhere over here. Right? I could be wrong. But I thought so. What is that? Is that burial ground? See, there's things I can see on the map that don't have icons next to them, because that probably means I didn't take the time to go visit them. Okay, I think this is a side quest. These aren't marked on the map, so I'm just going to unclick them. Deliver satchel. in Darkwater Crossing, a mining camp off the southern E. Off the southern E. Okay, because I picked that quest up from her from here. Oh, what's this? Darkwater Crossing. Did I not, like, go all through this area? And found all kinds of, maybe it was up here, the mineral deposits. I didn't go down here for some reason. We went to the hunter's camp, I remember that. Darkwater Crossing, okay. I can't believe I haven't been here before. Anarchy.
I trust you're not planning any trouble.
I'll bet you've seen some sights.
What can I do for you?
We should swap
then?
tails sometime.
Dang, girl.
I do love my wife. Just wish she'd get her head out of the clouds.
I have a package.
It's a shame our daughter couldn't make the journey herself, but at least she still thinks of us. If you wouldn't mind bringing this back to her for us, I'd appreciate it.
Yep, no problem. Werner and return his satchel. Okay.
Sometimes I feel like Annika cares more about finding new rocks than being with me.
The art of develop. Uh-oh. That's a dirty one. Talk to Anarchy. Crag jumper.
I used to be an adventurer in my day. Then I settled down, got married.
You seem an adventurous soul. Your profession as a miner is surprising. You were an adventurer?
That's right. I used to explore all over. I'm the one who originally found the mine Darkwater Crossing was built around. I was actually scouting a bit the other day, old time's sake. Spied a brigand heading back to his camp. Up for a little hunting? My husband is being a sad stick, so I can't go myself.
I'll do it.
This brings back memories. Come back when you're done, and maybe I'll be up to showing you a few tricks.
Oh, what kind of tricks are we talking about?
It's true that my heart has always been restless. I want
She's
out.
actually pretty.
I want to
very
leave
pretty.
this place. But he won't listen. My stubborn mule of a husband. I'm not quite ready to let go of my husband. I love my husband, but he can be a bit dull at times.
I see.
Mm-hmm. That sounds fair. Now I've got the itch to travel again. Be careful out there.
What is this? Talk to her to find out about her bandit problem.
It's true that my heart has always been restless. I want out. I want to leave this place. But he won't listen. My stubborn mule of a husband.
Wait,
I'm not quite ready to let go of my husband. I love my husband, but he can be a bit... Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Bandits are cowards. Don't strain yourself chasing them all down.
She has a little bit of a graphics problem.
There's a gorgeous tree that grows right up through a cave to the north of here.
Maybe I'll go visit it.
Wait, I know you.
You're making a mistake? No, you're not.
There's no mistake. You're a wanted man and it's time to pay for your crimes.
Crimes? Another guard comes over.
Good enough. I'll just confiscate any stolen goods you're carrying. Then you're free to go. Until next time.
Okay. 50 gold. I must have stolen something I shouldn't have by accident. That's possible. Oh, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? I've got an arrow pointing somewhere. It's not on the map, but it's on my compass. I've noticed a lot of that happens. A lot of times something will be marked on my compass, but I won't see it on the map anywhere. So I just have to rely on my compass. Which I'm totally okay with. Come on, Jojo. Now I think I saw somewhere where Anarchy Craig Jumper, which is another word for man jumper, she she can leave her husband and become your wife. But I already have a wife. But I'll invite her into my household. You're not a horse. Coming along? Okay, come on. Wait. Bandits?
You there, citizen. This area is off limits. You're interfering with Imperial business. Yeah, so you'll have to pay us a fine. Say, 100 gold. Pay up, citizen.
What are you talking about?
Fine. If you can't pay with coin, you'll pay with your life.
I'll try and make this quick.
Time to get lost.
What?
Mercy!
I'll show you what a real man can do.
And then you Is that what a real man does? Run away?
I cannot best you.
Prepare to die!
Where'd he go? What are you shooting at? kill her? Nope.
Death is highly overrated.
She's got an arrow through her head. Are these bandits?
Wow. Would you look at that?
I guess we'll poke the dragon and fight.
This guy's floating downstream. I would say they were highway robbers. He was dressed like an Imperial trying to trick me. I wonder what that is. There's an arrow pointing. Now, I've been here already. Maybe not all the way over here by this arrow. But we came through here the other day. There's a giant. And his mammoth. Is this that girl I've been looking for?
What's a milk drinker like you doing out here? Go home to your mother. Why? What are you gonna do? Cry? Gods, you're boring. Come on.
She's a quickie.
It burns.
She's drinking a
Hardly a challenge for a man like me.
Surrounded.
One gold. Alright. I really don't want any of that. I want the ebony, but not really. Oh, that arrow might be taking me back to the orc, telling him that his girlfriend's actually passed.
I still can't believe it. Married to the Dragonborn. Never would have guessed it.
I've been following this arrow forever. Looks like there's a mine over here as well. Okay, there's a campsite right there. But I don't think that's where we're heading. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just a tree that's been knocked over. There's a horse.
Horse, brother!
Hey, where'd that horse go? Whoa, tourist, you're quick. Found your horse. But I don't know where it went. Wild horses will buck until tamed. Stay mounted until they submit. If you are thrown, try again. Once tamed, you can add a saddle and rename them at any stable. Whoa, look at that. I need Jordis to mount that horse. Where'd he go? I'm doing it. Find and tame the pale horse. There we go. Now, I should be able to do spells. Well, isn't there... Isn't there one that's called Set Horse or something like that? Oh, don't tell me that when I disabled the mod and then re-enabled it. That it reset the spell tones. Okay, call your horse. Wait. Well, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to ride you to Whiterun Stable. Where those spell tomes should be if they actually reset. My other horse should also join me. The one I bought. I don't see my other horse.
They say
Yep,
you can
there
see
they are.
Dragon's Reach from every vantage point in Whiterun Hold, just as the White Gold Tower is visible everywhere down south.
This horse is now yours to give. Okay. Horse now belongs to this follower. There we go. Now where's my horse?
Whiterun is the center of Skyrim. That makes it the city of opportunities.
That's right. That's what they tell me. Okay, so should be a call horse spell, and that should bring my other horse to me, right? Summon horse, but no, not that one. I could summon Arvak. Is that a spell? Yep. I don't have enough magicka. What? Okay. Should be something called like call horse or something like that. Call your horse. Not you, the other one. So I lost the other one because I picked up a wild horse. But I gave that horse to you, so...
I thought the Blue Palace is the greatest palace in existence, but Dragon's Reach broadened my horizon.
I haven't been back to Whiterun in a long time. I hope I still have the key on me. So if I find another wild horse and tame it, does this wild horse disappear?
You came for me! Thank you!
Damn, girl, just broadcast it. Just let everyone know. If I have to, I'll just buy another horse. And I wonder if it'll say, you already have a horse. There's one. Now you can get on your horse. Get on your high horse. Are they open? Probably not.
I suppose so. Got one all saddled if you've got the coin.
Yeah, here's 1,000 gold.
You've got a deal. It's the one with the saddle.
I could have swore that I saw like
Right strong.
3 of them with saddles. Oh, there it is.
Yeah?
Okay. Now let's see if she gets on her horse. You have a horse right there. I gave it to you. It doesn't have a saddle. Could that be it? Where are you going?
Need something? Of course. You always keep us in mind when you need a fresh horse, yeah?
No, I don't want to steal her horse. I could be messing up. Let's do this. Okay, you've got a horse right over there. I'm gonna take this one. Doesn't have a saddle, but the other one does. Right here. Here's your horse. Get on it. Get on your horse. Apparently that doesn't work.
Hmm?
I like this pale horse anyway. It's like the song, Pale Horse I Ride. Can you put a saddle on?
Need something?
I'd like to change my horse's saddle.
Of course.
White Imperial Stormcloak. I wish I knew what they looked like. Ah, that's what it looks like. Got it.
Aye.
Thank you. No armor for my horse. Maybe I should get some armor. I'm gonna get some steel armor because the
What do you
elven
want,
armor just didn't look
Imperial?
good.
Of course.
Boom. Oh, I didn't have to get a saddle. Oh,
Right strong.
will do. I don't know why she's not getting up on the horse. I made it hers.
I'm glad Harkin was dealt with. Vampires are already unsettling enough in the dark. Imagine seeing them in broad daylight every day.
I'm gonna say I need you to do something.
All
I'll
right,
point at
what
the
is
horse
it?
and it'll say
What do you
attack.
need?
Yep.
Anything else?
I didn't want her to attack. I have no idea. But I've got an arrow going that way. I wish I knew what it was for. Oh, wait. All the way up here, it says, kill the leader of Winter War. I don't know why I'm doing this, but apparently it's part of my quest line. Come on, we're gonna go take this guy out.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Weren't expecting that, were you?
Come on, Wolf. Take this guy out.
Never should have come here.
Son of a...
Found you. Enjoy your last breath.
Hardly a challenge for a man like me.
It's your decision.
Oh, tell Anarchy. Okay, that's why I was here.
Wow. Would you look at that?
And I did the whistle instead of unrelenting force. Now we've been here before. But they must have restocked. A Daedric bow. Okay. Daedric equipment is starting to. I'm starting to warm up. What's the word I'm looking for? Oh, that's why I needed lockpicks. Okay. All right, fast travel back to Anarchy.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
Annika used to help more with the mining, but nowadays
There's
she's
a gorgeous tree that grows. You remind me of myself a few years ago. Let me show you a little bit about wearing light armor. It's helped me out whenever I was scouting. Now I've got the itch to travel again. If you're leaving town, I wouldn't mind coming with for a while.
Light armor.
Travel has become dangerous of late. Oh, but you look like you've seen your share of adventure. Sure, I'd go with you. I could also do some good for a change. With the soldiers all fighting in the war, there's nobody to hunt down the bandits.
Is there something more to your decision?
We got a daughter, the third-generation miner. There was a horrible accident. One of the tunnels collapsed. As you can imagine, I'm worried about my daughter. This way, I can keep an eye on her. Make sure she's not getting killed traipsing around the mine. I'd like to make the journey together. How about it? It's not far. Here. That letter's the last I've heard of her and mentions where she is. Now please, right now, all that matters is my daughter.
All right, come on.
It means more to me than you can know. And what might you be looking at? Am I that interesting? Or perhaps there are other things on your mind.
Actually, I like her face. I actually think she's quite pretty. Whoever designed this face did a really good job.
You're a connoisseur indeed. Not many appreciate the subtle beauty of a married woman. And I appreciate it dearly, but I feel that there are more important matters to attend to. I'm worried about my daughter. Nothing else matters anymore.
All right, Anarchy, come on. Are you following me or not?
Hello, friend.
Follow me, I need your help.
Looks like you've already got someone with you.
What? That's a mole.
Can I help you?
How do you pronounce this name? Lydia?
I trust my parents are well.
Is that a GJ?
Welcome to Shore Stone.
Sylgia.
I suppose you're used to traveling, being a stranger around here. Ah, yes. Seems he sent back my satchel stuffed with letters. I look forward to reading them. I appreciate the delivery. Here, I want you to have this. I insist.
Gold ring.
I don't really call this living. I had a bad fall in the mine. I was pretty bad off for a while. Yeah, you're right. Someday, here for work? Oh, really? Are you my gallant hero? Oh, well, I'm not. What do you do for a living?
Conversation we had before.
Nice weapon you have there. I bet you've had plenty of adventure. I can't You're so lucky. You're just like my mother.
She would really like to see her mother visit her.
I'll never forget you.
I'll never quit you. I seem to be going back and forth between these two. Okay, it's not a quest item though, or at least it didn't show up as it. Okay, it's raining.
Can I ask a personal favor of you? Sure, I'd go with you. Travel has become dangerous of late. Oh, but you look like you've seen... I could also do some good for a change. Huh? If you're leaving...
She grabs a weapon and jumps in the house, which I can respect that. I see a dragon.
Can I ask a personal favor of you?
Sure.
We got a daughter. The third generation miner.
Huh?
We got a daughter. The third generation miner.
Annika used to help more with the mining, but I do love my wife. Just wish she'd get her head out of the clouds.
Oh, it's gonna let me sleep here. Wanted to avoid the rain and the evening. But it's 4 a.m., so...
You came for me. Thank you.
Can I ask a personal favor of you? Huh?
It says you can't sleep here while being asked to leave.
Can I ask a personal favor of you? We got a daughter. The third generation miner. There was a horrible accident.
What
One
is
of the
going
tunnels
on?
collapsed. I As you can imagine.
I'm
Yeah,
worried about my daughter.
I think that 3 BBA is killing everything. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna save right here. And I'm going to exit. I really want to fix this issue where everybody's chest is just sticking up higher than their body. When they sit or lay down, they become glitchy. Okay, so okay. Is it disabled? It looks disabled. Okay, I'm going to relaunch. Yeah, that's the mod that I just disabled. 3 BBB. It's supposed to be like body bones. No, she's still messed up. Okay. I'm not resaving because it'll just load the exact same spot I just saved at. Let me kind of go through this and see if there's anything that might be causing this. Okay, the any horse for any follower doesn't seem to work. Check this. Okay, I don't really have any idea what that's all about. I was looking at the BodySlide in Outfit Studio. Maybe that's not it. Faces aren't messing with that. Dialogue, I wouldn't think would mess with that. Immersive citizens, I would just think that would be an AI kind of thing. It wouldn't have anything to do with people's bodies. Voice set, quest journal, dialogue. There is a race menu. Maybe. Remodeled armor. I always thought it was people with wearing armor and stuff, but she doesn't have any armor. You know what? I'm going to disable the remodeled armor. There was something I saw right as I was starting to load. So let me quit out of it. Something to do with a skin replacer or something like that. All right. Let's see what this does. Yeah, okay, there's all that. Skin fix. Oh, wait a second. Look at that. She actually looks really good that way. I'm not waking her up. It is 4 o'clock, but... Come on, Julie girl. Huh? What do you want me today? It sounds like it's still raining outside. So what we're going to do is we're just going to spend a couple more hours in here just doing our thing. It's probably still raining. Oh, we're getting up. I got to check her out.
Can I ask a personal favor of you?
Yeah, her skin still looks
We got a
good.
daughter, the 3rd generation minor. It was a horrible accident. What? Sure, I'd go with you. Travel has become dangerous of late. Oh, I could also do some good for a change. With the soldiers all fighting in the war, there's nobody to hunt down the bandits.
There it is.
This way, I can keep an eye on her. Make sure she's not getting killed traipsing around the mine. Here. That letter's the last I've heard of her and mentions where she is. Now please, right now, all that matters is my daughter. I'd like to make the journey together.
Here it is.
How about it? It's not far.
All right, maybe she'll follow me. That's what I was wondering, if I needed to click on her again. But at least her breasts weren't like up in her face.
What do you need, my friend?
Huh?
Wait, am I traveling with her, or is she traveling with me, or what's going on here?
Oh, hey there.
Do a little bit of a fast travel and see if that does anything.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
Hey, good to see you again. Good talking to you.
Where's your mom? I wasn't going to walk all the... Crash the desktop. That's okay. I'm going to re-enable a couple of things. But I'm leaving that skin fix turned off. And I'm going to be reloaded right back into Aniki's house. Well, there isn't... Oh, when I entered her house, there was a safe. But that's okay. Well, I want to see what her chest looks like. Hey, I can't read your name, but yes, people do still play Skyrim. Especially those of us that have not finished it. Oh, you ruined yours? I did too. To be honest with you, I played this about 10 years ago, and I put some mods into it, and I got to a point where the mods just made the game look all crazy and funky, and I couldn't finish it. I went up to like a level 20 or 30, something like that, and then just recently, like a couple months ago, I decided to, now that I know a lot more about mods, I decided to just go ahead and restart it, retry, and see if, and I've been doing really good. Okay, see, look at that. There's a problem there. I didn't mean to do that, but that's okay. I hit the wrong button. It doesn't matter because we're quitting, and I'm gonna turn those two mods off that I just turned on. Okay. Which I love the CBBE. I think it's called CBBE. Yeah, CBBE. But there's another version of it that's CBBE 3BA, which is supposedly there's more bones in the mesh, which allows things to jiggle and move around and stuff like that. But apparently when they lay down, stuff gets all crazy. It's probably conflicting with another one of my mods. I don't know. But okay. And it might not even be that. It might just be the remodeled armor that I installed. because I installed a remodeled armor, and it makes everything basically a like cuts out the stomach, so they're all it's all like a bikini kind of thing. Well, you got an upper and a lower. Instead of, yeah, right there, remodeled armor. And the 3 B. Okay, so we're going to try something. Quick save, quick load. I downloaded some stupid load screen mods and the whole thing got corrupted. Right. There was one load screen mod that I downloaded originally. Yeah, see, now her chest is fixed. I haven't downloaded any load screens in this playthrough, but I did, and it was called something like Sexy Load Screens or something like that, and it had someone's in the description. It gave a bunch of pictures of what you would see in your load screens, and they were like this person's character getting into fights, going to Whiterun or whatever, just doing things. And then, so I installed it because I thought it was pretty cool looking. But then when it actually loaded, it was nothing but nudes, sprawled out or getting railed, or, just posing on bridges and stuff like that, naked. And I was like, that's not what I thought this was. I didn't mind it, don't get me wrong. But no, but that's not what I thought it was. Okay, so I'm going to give up on her quest because she doesn't want to join me while I have JoJo with us. So, talk to Anarchy, and okay, I'll do that at some other time. Yeah, it's take her as a follower and take her to see her daughter. And down here, it's she wants to see her daughter. So it's like 2 quests in one. I need to go find Serena. Serana. Yeah, it's Serana. Nope. What we're going to do is we're going to do even more exploration. I'm going to let the sun come up, and they wake up. And I'm going to save. I'm going to talk to her, see if she will come.
Can I ask a personal favor of you?
Yeah.
We got a daughter. Sure. Travel has become dangerous. I could also do some good for a change. With the soldiers all fighting in the war, there's nobody to hunt down. This way, I can keep an eye on her. Make sure she's not getting killed traipsing around the mine. Here. That letter's the last I've heard of her and meant. I'd like to make the journey together.
Bring her with
How about
you.
it? It's not far.
I would love to do that. Where are you going? Am I following you? Because I don't want to follow you. But I guess I'm going to follow it. We're going in the right direction. They're just like all over me.
Hello, friend.
If If I get too close, you stop. Okay, so I gotta like... We're not going up there. We're supposed to be going over here.
What do you need, my friend? And what might you be looking at? Am I that interesting? Or perhaps there are other things on your mind?
Would you say, yeah, that's right. Oh, damn. Those thoughts of you have...
You're a connoisseur indeed. Not many, and I appreciate it. I'm worried about my daughter.
Yeah, I just said this earlier.
Nothing else matters anymore.
Don't walk away.
Good to see you.
Follow me.
Looks like you've already got someone with you.
Yeah, see, that's the problem right there. I don't know where you are going. This is not the way. It's not the direction. Unless you've got some kind of... I don't want to lose
hey
her.
there.
I don't want to lose her, so...
If you're heading to Kynesgrove, stick to the road. Some pretty dangerous caves between here and there.
Okay, so she's not... She's just doing something. Okay. We're gonna go exploring on our own. In the rain. In the cold. Oh, it's a new season. See my little timer in the upper left-hand corner? It's got a flower. I guess that means it's spring. Hot Springs probably very comfortable right about now. Yeah, I thought I was heading towards a mine that I was not familiar with. I need to explore this area down here. Yep. Got any recommendations for lighting mods? Yeah. In my description, there should be a list of mods. One of them is for lighting. It's called I don't know. I'm gonna tab out and find it. Give me a second. I don't mind opening up. It doesn't bother me to do that. Okay, it's called like relighting or something like that. It's called... I'm looking right at it. Where is it? Relighting Skyrim. Yeah, it's called Relighting Skyrim. I have version 3. I spent a good day or so in one of my earlier live streams going through a bunch of different lighting mods, just loading and unloading and you know, switching and going back and forth and stuff like that. And I need to go south. And I finally settled on this one. This is the best one. Mad woman?
I guess we'll...
Come, I haven't got all day.
I'm not talking to you. Don't bother with me. Yeah, in my first playthrough, I think I used something called VLAS, or lighting and volumetric lighting, or something like that. I don't remember what it was. It didn't really look good, in my opinion. But I've done a remeshing. Everything's remeshed and reskinned. And with the lighting, it just I like the look of it. Okay, see there, right there, there's a black mine. Which means I haven't been there yet. And that's where I'm headed. A couple of them. But they might not be mines at all. They might just be what do they call it? Ore deposits. Okay, I see some things I haven't been to. Right there, iron mineral deposit. It says that, and then I look around and I don't see any iron. Okay, but that looks like something I want to find out what it is. Clay deposit. Clay. This would be my first clay. Clay added. Clay added. I want to go in clay. Pots and pans? I don't need any of that junk. I guess it would be important if I was building my own home. I need to get up off the shoreline here. Over there, or if it's over there. Let's take the bridge. Okay, we're at a road intersection. Okay. Like I said, I wanted to explore down here. I don't know why I got distracted and started coming up here. Yeah, Yeah, there's something right there. I probably have to go all the way over here and cross over there like that. But I'm going to do it. Are those my horses? You know, that other horse is for you, you know. She doesn't want it. She doesn't want it. I don't know why. Okay, there's steps going up over here as well. I can't believe I haven't explored this whole area. But we're doing it. I've been taking the last couple of days to do some exploration. I think we found something. Come on, Jojo. Where you at? There you are. You ready for this? I'm F5ing it, okay? Let's do it. Oh, wait, there's people. And books and spider webs. Get some.
Ah! Oh, my kind, you startled me. There's a necromancer around here, so watch yourself. Can you help me? He's in the tomb doing gods know what with my dead relatives. Val's Baron. My family has never really seen eye to eye with him, and he has finally gone off the deep end. He's gone in to defile our family tomb by using our ancestors for his filthy dark elf necromancy. My aunt went in after him, but she hasn't come out yet, and I don't think I can take him by myself. Great. I'll unlock the door and meet you inside. Then you can lead the way.
And there's a book I'm specifically looking for. It's called The Warrior. Can't find it anywhere. Just so you know, when I start my stream, if you go back and watch the beginning of the stream, I start off by usually reading a book, and then whenever I get ready to log out, I'll read another book. Just so that we can get 2 books knocked out in one game session. Mainly for me to read, but also for everyone else to experience. And I have a list of books. It's about 500 books long, and as I read them, I check them off. And then I put them on my bookshelf.
You don't have a chance!
Is someone there?
Pfuscher!
Only if he lets himself get surrounded.
Yeah, we're okay. Don't worry. I got the stinkiest breath. I'm not really here to loot the gold off of these guys?
Oh, no, you don't.
Hardly a challenge for a man like me.
All things considered.
Because if you look, I've got 39,000 gold. I mean, I don't really need gold. And I've got so many gems at home and jewelry at home that if I need any money, I could just go sell those. He looks like he wants to get out and talk to us.
These crypts are the arms of Skyrim.
Hardly a challenge for a man like me.
You know what? Whoa. Somebody hit her in the back of the head.
Wow. Would you look at that?
Lucky hit.
Is that the best you can do?
To get away. I'm disappointed.
Another ebony sword. Back up. Back up. I wonder if I can give him something.
Don't go setting the place on fire, okay? We're not killing them. They were already dead. We're helping them back to Sovngarde.
Okay, I'll go with that. What, I can't give him something? I want to give
Until
him those
next
ebony
time.
swords. Look at those heads popping out. I don't know. It's freaky. Come on, let's go do the do. Oh, okay. Easy peasy.
Hey, those belong to my family. Fine. Take whatever you want. So long as you help me get rid of Val's.
Okay. What you're saying is don't take their stuff. Even though he gives me permission to, I'm not going to do it. There's Agna.
No. Aunt Agna. Talos, why didn't I go in with her? He's barred the door. Gods only know how he's defiling the bodies of my ancestors in there. Agna once told me there is a secret room deeper in, where they bury disgraced members of the family. Maybe that will get us into the main chamber.
Probably. Let's find out. Come on, my man.
That's what I
We make
thought.
quite a team, eh?
Hardly a challenge for a man like me.
I drink the horns, melt into dust.
Hey, careful!
I'm also taking it kind of a little slow. Did I sub on something? Oh, I did. Don't stay in there, guys. Mainly to let them heal up, but as we go.
Over here.
I'll try and make this quick.
The wolf pushes me out of the way.
You won't get away.
It is a shame that was necessary.
Okay,
We
we're
should
looking
get
at
after Val's Baron before he does more damage.
spiders. Here it comes.
Is someone there?
It's near, curse you!
Disappointed. What was that?
Wait, did I hear somebody scream? What are you shooting at?
Enjoy your last breath.
Don't do it.
No more. I yield. I yield.
I need to have that on a hotkey because I seem to use it a lot. Stop fighting.
This is a little creepy.
When you say things like that, I have to quick save. Oh, he's dead. He dead. He's not.
You're as good
He's
as
not.
dead.
Hardly a challenge for a man like me.
You won't.
Looks like the area Agna told me about. She said that the bear would show the way.
Well, this is a fox, and a snake, and a owl, and a dragon, and the bear. The bear will show the way. The bear will show the way.
You found it. The passage goes through the sarcophagus. I don't like this. But we'd better keep going.
See, gotta listen. to listen because you never know. They have some.
Come on.
That's the end of
I'm
that.
disappointed.
Don't be disappointed. He gave up. You know, he fought valiantly.
Okay, I think this
I don't like where this is going.
That's why he
where
cooks
Val's
it.
is hold up. Let's get in there and put an end to this.
Boy, he's in a hurry. See, if I didn't explore, I would never have found this place.
Dead should be made to serve the living, not the other way around.
I'll return my ancestors to Sovngarde, and you with them.
Sovngarde is a myth, you swit. And now you can join your ancestors in service to me.
Come on! Come on!
Come on!
Hardly a challenge for a man like me.
You won't.
Get off my life.
Lucky hit. Victory!
That's your best, huh? Weren't expecting that, were you? Weren't expecting that, were you?
I glanced down at my help and I saw it was like a little sliver and I was like, oh no. I gotta do that whole room all over again. Okay. Let's make sure my healing potions are set the way they need to be. They're not. It seems like every time I load, they don't set. Okay, we'll go with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, wrong 7. Okay. Now my healing potions are set up the way they need to be. Okay, so that's the way we came in. I was thinking that when I was fighting, I was like, oh, we're gonna have to go out that way.
The dead should be made to serve the living, not the other way around.
Okay, I'm gonna save right after
I'll
his
return my
conversation.
ancestors to Sovngarde, and you with them.
Fus Bruder!
You can't win this!
Look out! Stronger!
Where you go? This is actually a really good spot to run that. But nobody else is.
Not impressed!
I love a challenge!
You'll need to do better than that! Not impressed!
You won't get away.
Game that was necessary.
F5.
Easily blocked!
I'm at Bijin.
Asura curse you!
Over here!
That's all you've got?
Not impressed!
Thank you for your help with
Feigning
vows.
death.
Please, take this, and leave me to see to Antagna and my other family members.
A chest key. Oh, these goblins showed up. Where were you guys? You guys were supposed to be here to help. Are you still following me? Okay. Let me look around. You gave me a chest key. I don't see a chest. I didn't search any of these Death Lords. Yeah, I'm taking your ancestors' money. All 2 gold of it, or whatever they've got. Oh, wait. Was there a chest up here? No? Oh, what's this? Returned to the tavern last night. Surprised you'd be mouthing out about it. Okay. Nothing over here. And I think the guy's still following me. We're out of here. I want to know what this is all about. Sits down on a rock. Okay, so... Oh, wait, look at that. See, that's default armor. Okay, we're gonna save right here. I'm gonna quit. Just temporarily. Okay, I've been playing for 2 hours. Okay, no big deal. Okay, so I'm going to try normal remodeled armor. Wait, what's this? It says vanilla or standalone. Hmm. $1.21. $25 April. Okay, I'm going to try something. I'm reinstalling a mod so that the the faux mod will pop up so that I can pick and choose again. I might have picked and chosen the wrong things. Okay. Okay, the difference installs remodeled outfits as a standalone set. This will not replace in-game armor. Instead, remodeled outfits are converted from vanilla outfits at the tanning rack. NPCs will not be affected. Okay, vanilla replacer. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, meshes. I have it set at realistic physics. Maybe I need to choose this option if you want breast and butt physics on all outfits. No physics. Choose this option to remove all breast and butt physics. No skeleton or physics mod needed. I think that's what I'm going to do. BodySlide. Same as physics files above, but also installs BodySlides for non-physics outfits. You'll need this if you choose the no physics and still want to generate custom outfits. Okay, I have that. This installs custom physics preset. Okay. I might go ahead and install that. See if that fixes anything. Okay. Oh, I don't know which one of these I should select. Oh, if I knew which. I don't think I picked Kirby. I think I might have chose Slim. No, I didn't choose Slim either. I chose Fit or something like that. I thought. And I can't choose more than one. Okay, we'll go vanilla. Normal. I think I'm going to pick normal on all these. Okay, there we go. Yeah, basically right now I'm just going to load in. I'm going to look at her body and see if her breasts are sticking 10 feet into the air or not. Quick save and then quick load. And she's all messed up. See how her breasts are like that. Okay, well, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to work on that on my own time at some point. So I got to figure that out. Which might be now because it is 5:30 and I've got some packages that need to go out today. If you didn't already know this, I have an eBay store where I sell miniature wargaming supplies like Napoleonics or World War II or like Dungeons and Dragons or a bunch of different miniatures, either painted or new in the package, and I sell it on eBay. So if you're interested, you go check me out. It's Wargaming in Miniature. Otherwise, I've got some. I also paint on commission, so if anybody is interested in having their own miniatures painted, you can contact me, and I'd be glad to paint your figures up for you. Hey, our horses are here. Yeah, let's do this. Get on my wild horse. Let's not do any exploration. Let's just ride all the way home. Excuse me. I'm going to pick a book. We're going to read it, and then I'm going to log out because I got some boxes that I've got to pack and ship this morning. And if you're interested in that kind of thing, I have weekday live streams starting around 9 o'clock or so, I'm thinking.
You know you can afford a septim or two.
And
I'll need a whole crate.
I plan to have a live stream today at 9 where I'm painting some World War II figures. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, come on back, check me out. If not, no big deal. I'll be on tomorrow night. I like to stream my computer games like Skyrim or Star Citizen or something like that, usually around 1 or 2 a.m. Normally. And all times are Central Time.
What do you need, Guardian?
Nada. I don't think I picked up any books on this go around. I might have. I got her letters to her daughter. I got some spell tomes.
I hope we can be just to visit sometime, my husband, and start a family of my own. There's no better way to face the cold Skyrim nights than with a warm body to lay with.
You know that's right, baby.
You're back! Could I get a few gold to spend, please?
How have your magical studies been progressing?
Here's 10 gold.
Thanks, Pa! Hey, Pa!
Alright, so which book do I want to read now? I have my list. Some of these I don't have any idea what they stand for, or what they mean by what they say. So let's read Annals of the Dragon Guard. Annals of the Dragon Guard. There it is. I picked it up.
Traveling out here surely beats being at the college.
Cut you off. Sorry about that. Alright, Annals of the Dragon Guard. Oh, with pictures. 2800 to 2519. Scribe note. I have faithfully copied the following from the Annals of the Dragon Guard of Skyhaven Temple for the years 2800 to 2819. 4329 to 4338 in the old calendar. Brother Annulus, Second Era 568. 2801. Emperor Castav again ordered the Dragon Guard to seize the hostages from Markarth, and Roldan to ensure that the Jarls meet their conscription quotas. Our master's official protest was denied, as usual. This will make relations with the local populace... Ooh, I had a big yawn there. Make relations with the local populace more difficult. Although the hostages are in fact housed and trained with other acolytes. 2804. Upon the outbreak of the Winterhold Rebellion, our master refused orders to send the Dragon Guard out to help suppress the rebellion. The Emperor ordered our supplies cut off, but we have made arrangements with the local Reachmen and effectively self-sufficient. The Grand Master supports our master action on the grounds that it violates the Oath of Allegiance. 2805. The temple is besieged. The foul Caliente was sent to Winterhold and sacked the city. There was a reason he was denied entry into the Dragon Guard, but the local people do not count the difference between Akaviri. All our years of building up trust with people of Skyrim are now for naught. 2806. We learned of the ascension of Rahman II, of blessed name. When the siege of the temple was lifted, we provided the honor guard for the Emperor's first visit to Skyrim, a great boost to the temple's prestige. 2809. We received reports of a dragon in the east. Scouts were sent immediately, and signs of it were discovered, but it fled at our approach. The survivors have grown wary indeed. 2812. We finally received permission from the Emperor to begin construction of Alduin's Wall. Craftsmen from temples across the Empire have arrived and begun the great work, overseen by our own master, as is only fitting, as she is unmatched in her dragon lore. 2813. Work on Alduin's Wall progresses. The master dismissed several craftsmen from a Western temple that I do not need to name. They are so well known for stiff-necked pride, which has delayed the work. But there must be no compromise. Alduin's Wall is our gift to those that come after us. 2815. The Grand Master visited the temple in the summer to view the progress of the wall. He has received complaints about the expense. There is no doubt where these originated. But he was so impressed by the wall, even in its half-finished state, that he gave our master a writ of requisition under the Emperor's seal. There will be no more delays. Further reports of dragons in the east, which could not be verified. 2818. Wow, this guy wrote very little for a whole year, right? He just like wrote 1 or 2 paragraphs and then moved on to the next year. Okay, it's almost like he wrote this after the fact. 2818. An auspicious year. Alduin's Wall was finished. A dragon was located and slain, and Emperor Rahman II visited to officially dedicate the wall. The blood seal was consecrated in the presence of all the Dragon Guard of Skyrim, a great honor of which few temples can boast. Okay, so the Annals of the Dragon Guard talk about building the Dragon Wall, and which is in that one temple that we visited already. I can place one more book on this shelf. Okay, well that's what we're going to do. There you go. All right, we're going to save it right here. This is where we're going to end the stream. For those of you that hung out, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. If this is some kind, if this is the kind of stream you like. And that's it. I guess I will catch you in the next one.
I guess you taught the Thalmor a lesson of humility, huh?
Regardless of what side of the war we're on, it was good to help Thorald. The Thalmor are the enemies of both.
It's never easy having a house's legacy on your shoulders. Huh? How different is the voice from spells? Seems to me it's just magic cast. Your mouth. Is there something I can help you with? Conjuration interests me, but necromancy
Of course.
Just something else.
Sure thing.
If you need any else, just holler.